Hey everybody, Jason Wilson with Ursula and Associates. Today we're going to talk about our virtual buyer program. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Welcome back. So what we wanted to talk about today was our virtual buyer program. As you know, with this pandemic running and COVID-19,
how long is this going to take?
As a result, we've come up with some unique solutions to help with the home buying process that still abides by the order and keeps your safety as our #1 concern.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me.
So what we're doing is we are offering virtual buyer consults and virtual showings. What does that look like? Our virtual buyer program. Step number one. Step number one in the buying process has always been the buyer consult. Why is the buyer consult important? Well, because it gives you free educational information with no obligation to save you time and money. We cover things like the home buying process. What does it take from start to finish? We cover what the market conditions are looking like. We cover what your must-haves and can't-haves are.
Lady teas and give me 2 of those, give me 6 of those. Oh, this is the worst looking hat I ever saw. Well, you buy a hat like this, I'll bet you get a free bowl of soup, huh?
On a particular piece of property so that we can truly dial in and get you that right piece of property. So that step number one is that consult. Going through the process, giving you all the information so that you are from day one set up to be able to make decisions. Step two is we're going to set up a home search for you based on the consultation we just did and some of the must-haves and can't-haves that you're looking for, based on a time frame that you select. Those will all come to you digitally. You'll be able to check favorite on the ones you like and trash the ones you don't, which will help us dial in that search. Option number one is we can go through and do a 360-degree walkthrough video for you and send that to you that you can share with family members and kind of get their feedback on it. Option two is we can do a FaceTime Live with one of our iPads and walk you through so that we can do it and answer questions together. Option three is we can set up limited showings as long as you are not sick. We limit the amount of people and we check with the seller to make sure that no one is ill in their household and that they have all doors open ready so that we can limit the amount of touching. In option three, we will be practicing 6-foot distancing, social distancing for your safety and refrain from shaking hands. In step four, the electronic sign. So all documents, in order for us not to be trading papers and pens hand to hand and creating any issues, we'll be able to review the document online, face-to-face, using RingCentral and Zoom technologies. Then you can go through and digitally sign and send that back. Step four is earnest money delivery. When you get that perfect property under contract and you have to put down earnest money, typically a check is written. We can put together a delivery service where we'll come and pick the check up, or you'll have options to wire the funds by simply calling your bank or going to your bank, depending on your bank's procedures, and send those funds in without ever having to leave the comfort of your home. After you have the home under contract and earnest money has been collected, the very next step is an inspection. What we're going to do with the inspection is we're going to recommend an ASHI certified inspector who is healthy and well to go into a home and do an inspection and produce a 40 to 50 page report for you to go through in detail. Do a face-to-face conference and go through the items on that. We'll also be able to conference in the inspector if necessary to ask additional questions. Once we do that, we can put together a list of what we call an amendment to address concerns and get that back to the seller to say, hey, we found a few issues and we would like to talk about having those issues resolved. What the attorneys are doing right now is Thomas & Brown is separating buyers and sellers in closings, and we're having the real estate agent call in and or use a phone app like RingCentral to be present during the closing without physically being there. That makes just less people in the room, less chance. Of course, they are also practicing 6-foot distance apart, wearing rubber gloves and using hand sanitizer, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, to keep everybody safe. So these virtual programs will take you from the beginning of starting the process and saying, what does the home buying process look like, all the way through to closing. If you have any questions and you would like to set up a virtual consult or just hear more about it, please contact us at the link below. We look forward to hearing from you. Thanks so much and have a great day.